guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Love. Second chance shot, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He misses the free throw.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
On defense, Cleveland coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
The drive by James, and he banks in the layup. LeBron's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Irving passes to Love. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor. The one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system, but you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Warriors, number 1.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Irving double team.
That's a jump ball.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They need this. That's in there. Love with the assist. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Golden State moving it around. Nice shot by Bogut.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Love outside. Smith against Thompson. Floats one. Green with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break from deep three-point range. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 8.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Love. An 11-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Brandon Rush. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And then for Cleveland, Jefferson's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Here is Livingston, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. From 12 feet out, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Here's Dellavedova. After the made shot from Andre Iguodala, Shumpert gets a wide open look. Will it go? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's LeBron. The Warriors making the shot. He dishes it to Mozgov. Feeds it to Dellavedova. That 3 off the mark. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
right. He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Picked by Mozgov. Shot clock at 5. LeBron is doubled. Jefferson dishes to Mozgov. That's good. Mozgov's got his second bucket.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Iguodala. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. Lets it go from the wing. This one for 3. Barnes can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Back to LeBron. And the shot is long. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes at the 3. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Irving. And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Barnes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man. And just he has an air about him.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
Exactly. They were the aggressors. They played a grinded-out, gritty style that they'd be wise to emulate tonight.
The Warriors making a switch here. Rush is checked in. Curry against Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Now, here's Thompson after the miss from Stephen Curry. And Rush kicks to Thompson. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Smith, the pass to Love. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Goes up again, and the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
A moment now to see the stats for Klay Thompson. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 23 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by, and that one's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And the shot is good.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Cavaliers, LeBron, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's